Everyone, welcome back and welcome to in my channel today. Hope you are doing good and well with the God grace. Today I came back with a new video, and that is a 34th release has been done by ServiceNow with the name of Vancouver. I am representing top 25 features which I like, I tried to explore, and I am still exploring. Yes, Vancouver has been available for the PDIs now and has been launched yesterday, that is 3rd of August, under the Tech Now episode 96, where we get chance to interact with the senior developer advocate from the ServiceNow. Chuck, Earl, Lauren, and Pranav was there. So let's start our journey with this 34th release of ServiceNow Vancouver. If you missed out the yesterday session and you missed out the updates on the LinkedIn from Lauren or Earl or Chuck, you can go to this calendar and further session has been planned. You can see few are the live streams which is marked in the green, blue is a podcast is coming, dark green are kind of videos they are showing, and finally blogs are coming with the light color, in the light color. What I like in the Vancouver is basically everybody's waiting. That is a generative AI and now assist. But with this, they introduce a lot of new discussions, a lot of new points, which definitely is useful me as a techno-functional consultant and you as a developer or the architect to sort out or to ease your work as well. As of now, it has not been discussed anywhere in the yesterday session that when it will be available for the general public. And again, few things which we discussed or which we learned yesterday regarding app stores, licensing, where I'm not going to be discussed on that particular part. I will try to show you some demos with my best understanding, with my best explore in the tool, and hope in the coming weeks, I'll try to dig down more and share the more updates with you guys. So this is what I done yesterday. I was on the Utah patch 4 hotfix 2 and now I'm on the Vancouver patch 0 is there. It take total 44 minutes for my instance upgrade. Yes, mine was completely out of the box. I did not do any customization, any configuration. I reset my instance before I go into the Vancouver, and it take 44 minutes for me to update upgrade my instance on that particular part. Just understand why I say it is a 34th release, because you can see here that ServiceNow, this is what official information I got from the different websites, that ServiceNow started the versions releasing from the summer 2007 and now we are on the 2023. So approximately, or not approximately, the exact count, it says 34th. Vancouver is the 34th release which is released by ServiceNow. If you are interested to know more about the upcoming releases, you can see here. So till the date, we are on the Utah because it is not Vancouver is not available for the public as of now. So we are on the Utah that has been released on the Q1 2023 approximately. If I say somewhere in the March, it has been done, and Vancouver has been released now for the early access on the PDIs, and upcomings are Washington and others till the Z. They have launched the name on that particular part. So now let's not wait more on this discussion on this theory. Let's start discussion on the ServiceNow instance. So let me take you on my ServiceNow instance at point of time. So first of all, I'm going to show you that where I'm standing at point of time. So stats.do is the command which we can use to check that on which latest version of ServiceNow we are using at point of time. So I'm on the Vancouver. Build is 26th of July and it has been updated yesterday only. After the session, it takes approximately 5 to 10 more minutes for me, and I go to my PDI. I just click on the upgrade and I find that I am able to upgrade my PDI to the Vancouver patch 0 at point of time. So this is what it has been done. I try to put a lot of things together in a simple manner because, as I say, I'm not a coder or a pro here. I try to do a little bit which I can show you maybe with the help of the screenshot or maybe with the help of the system itself. So now first let's go to the flow designer here. Let me go and open the flow designer. This is what we call for the automation purpose. So I can open this part here. in the flow designer, major changes has been done on the subflow and on the particular homepage. So you can see now homepage has been revamped now completely. I still remember the conversation of Lauren in the yesterday session that it is a game changer for me, because earlier I'm not able to find out that where I was working yesterday, or on which flow or subflow or what item I was working yesterday, and what are the current things going on. So you can see that this section, the right pane, has been updated now. And one more thing which I like, it has been added the resources as well. It is not required to go here and search for the ServiceNow docs or support videos or community discussion kind of things. You can directly go here. It is the best, or the one way that ServiceNow is increasing the increasing the visibility of the different resources which they are put together in that particular part. So you can see here the recent activities. You can put your flow execution metrics as well if you have anything. And at last, this is what I was doing a hands-on before making this session, making this video. So this is what you can see here. So this is the first changes has been done here. Now if I open anything here on the, let's say I open for the request and open the request catalog item. So it means that theming has been done a very better manner. I can see these pages are little good now. A beautiful way has been presented here. So test, deactivate buttons are little bit different with previously, I can say, at point of time. Now subflows. So earlier subflows was not, or I can say diagram view was not available in the subflow. So if I come here and click here and open a subflow here, let me open add a pause here. So now I can see the subflow in the diagram view. You can see here the diagram view was available only for the flow, but now it has been added for the subflow. Again, a good thing has been given by ServiceNow on this part. Another thing which you can see here is called the stages. Yes, now I can add the stages in the subflow because it is not be it is only read-only mode. So if I create my own subflow, let me show you here, or maybe we can open some other subflow. Let me see, publish, or let me pick up this. Okay, it's a publish one, good. So let's see what is with it. So you can see the plus icon. This has been launched by ServiceNow in the Utah release for the flow, and now this functionality is available in the subflow as well. So now you can add the stages in the diagram view itself. This is what the third option ServiceNow gave here. And the fourth one which we will discuss is that homepage has been completely refreshed, completely built in a new, and I can see all work created by me as well. A small filter has been given here. Definitely it reduced the area, content area of this particular part, but yes, this is also a new thing. And now create new button also has been changed with the new theming, has been flow, subflow reduction has been there. As of now, I think there must be a recommendation from my side that there should be a button for the cancel as well, so that I can maximize this. Or if ServiceNow can provide in the next release, that can I drag and drop to the up and, or these option up and down as well, which is a good for as well, for the users as well. And you can see in the execution records, you can see everything which is be running at point of time. Now I'll come to the data pill in the action. So now you can do this data pill part in the action as well. It means that by the dot walk, you can do the data pill. I'm not able to do that part. I was creating an action and trying to do the data pill, but I did not able to do that part. Maybe explore further and come back to you on that particular part. Yes, now assist also has been added into the system now. But now assist work with the generative AI, and generative AI is a licensed one. ServiceNow launched the generative AI framework in the Vancouver release. So as of now, I did not do anything on the generative AI or the now assist, but give me some time. I'm exploring that part, and if possible on the PDI, I can come back with you on that particular part. Now the last part which is coming on the flow designer, specifically in the action go back. What this means here, that now let's say I'm creating an action and I have a 5 or 7 steps, but one step fail. I want to go back to the step number 1, which you can do with the help of this thing. I tried to do this thing, but unfortunately I'm not able to get this part in the ServiceNow. So I pick up a screenshot for this, and you can see that this go back option in the flow logic will be available now. It means now if I say if I go here in the flow, or it is already published one, so I cannot make any changes here. let's say it's already end flow. So here if I add something in the flow logic, or let's say I'm coming here, let me show you. This is what my flow which I was creating. Skip to, and here, and in the flow logic you will get the option called the go back as well, which is not available as of now because maybe I did not have any trigger, anything else published, or anything has been created on that particular part. But for a development perspective, it is a good one, and I can think for the changes, for the change management, where every time customers say no, I don't want to go to the step number 1, I want to go to step number 2 if anything has been rejected. This is what can be achievable here on that particular part. So this is what is the recommendation, or from or this is what the changes has been done from the system here. Now I'm coming to the search with the parent. It is, this functionality has been reduced for the attachment file, but it's look easy. But how ServiceNow has been built up, let me show you on that particular part. So I'm coming here on this thing. For this, what we have to be do, we have to be go back to our here in the, sorry, yep, let me come back here, and you can search here for the search application configurations. You can come here under that. If I come here for the AI search, as of now I'm doing on the AI search, show matching here. What it basically do, that whenever we search any document or knowledge article specifically, we always get confused that where this attachment belong to. To enhance that part, ServiceNow added this functionality here. This is what I was able to explore, so I'm able to show you. And this is a scoped application, and you can see a new tick box, or the check mark has been, sorry, the checkbox has been introduced by ServiceNow. If you tick this box, whenever you search, you will get the attachment. It will show that from where this attachment has been belong here. I'm still exploring a little bit on that particular part. The next part, that is a tab count in tab count specifically. So what I can show you, let me open my instance, and again this is what I was trying to be explore, but unfortunately I'm not able to make any changes here, not able to see any changes in my system here. So what I can say here, that ServiceNow, let's say if I'm searching here iPhone. Okay, so now what ServiceNow has been reduced, you can find out that where this iPhone has been appearing in the catalog, how many times it will be appearing. So I was able to put a screenshot like this. So like all these 4, knowledge is 2 and catalog item is 2. It means now whenever any user search for anything in the portal or in the workspace or in the native view, they can get this particular part. I was trying to explore the system properties, that where this property has been enabled or any configuration need to be done, but unfortunately I'm not able to get that part as of now. It is in my list for the exploring part, from the exploring perspective. Now multi-select for the search. This is what ServiceNow introduced, that if you want to make a search on the multiple parameters specifically, or parameter, so ServiceNow has introduced a new related list. And for that, what we can do, we can go here in the all. I can go in the service portal. Under the service portal, we have the page route maps here. And under this, if I show you my example which I created yesterday, let me see if something for the LNG is there. No, let me do okay, let me add one more field here called created by, so that I can see that I created yesterday. Created here and click OK. This is something which is newly introduced by ServiceNow, and the thing is that it is be coming from the related list. So we have to be see that what is available in that particular part. The documentation is available for this. So let me do this. Yep, not this one. Created. I guess I did not save this part. Let me show you here. So let's say LNGKB, and not here. I'm missing something. Give me a minute. If I'm not wrong, for this, not route map, it's for the search. Sorry, it's not for the route map, it's for the search sources. This one. Yes. Here, so you can see, let me add one more field here called the created. So I can take it up, click OK. This one. So you can see this has been created by me. So in this, what has been happened that ServiceNow introduced a new related list called the fact, or we can say fact, and you can see here. Let it be load completely because it takes little time to be load here. Okay. Oops, I guess it's stuck. No, it's still moving because this thing take time to be load. Okay, in the meantime, let it be loaded. I'm coming back on this part. So this is what the multi-select for the search has been done. We have to do a configuration for this, and under this you will get a new related list. Okay, it's been taking time. Let me close this flow designer so it should not take much time. Okay, let me reload my page here. And here you will get an option called the single select, or select with the and, or select with the or as well. So this is what I'm exploring at point of time, but I was able to do little deep dive that from where this particular thing is coming, and this is coming from the related list called the fact. So documentation I was trying, but unfortunately I did not get the much in the documentation part that how this can be configured. So for me, it is still in the in the pending part which I'm doing at point of time. Now I come on the search style. Yes. So now there's a one more point which has been happened that let's say if I'm searching something on my portal and I want, let's say I search for the email. Again, I'm not able to get these things. So now you can see the text for this is different and the text color for this is different. Now, if you want to make it as a similar color, so ServiceNow said there are two properties has been there. This property you can make it and then it will work. But again, from my perspective, I'm not able to deep dive on that part. I tried to create a property, I tried to search the property, but it did not work for me. Maybe it worked on some knowledge search widgets only. I'm still exploring that part. Maybe if you get something, please put your comments on that particular thing here. Okay, so this is what the ServiceNow introduced here for this part. Now ServiceNow introduced a new data type for the geo point. This is for what I can say. This is for the your location specific. So now if I go here and I can say, let me close this. Is taking a lot of time to be load and come here. Dev 135 and I can go here and search for the tables. As of now, which I found by reading the little bit of the notes yesterday, no major changes has been done on the user interface perspective, specifically on the home screen part. So now if I say, let me create any table here, just to show that what data type has been introduced by ServiceNow, table LNG. I'm not extending it and I'm clicking on the save. And now if I put it here as a new type, so I can create here, click on the new. So now if you type here as a geo point, you will get it. So this is what ServiceNow has been introduced, and you can use this geo point for your location specific. This is what the newly has been introduced by ServiceNow. Now the next one which is coming from the access part, because and this is covered under the security updates. Access is always a critical part for every company. Nobody wants that my data, my records can be accessed by any other user. And ServiceNow introduced a new module called the Access Analyzer. This is not any kind of a replacement of ACS or the scripting, but this is the view, or this is the module which is available to find out that how and why this user is able to access this particular module. And in case you want any changes, you can do that part. So this I activated in my instance. Let me see if I can see here Access Analyzer. So you can see this module is available and I can see Access Analyzer permissions, and it is be open like this kind of things for me. So you can put here analyze by to whom you want to be analyzed. Let's say I want to be analyzed by a user. I want to be saved for the able tutor. I want to be see on the table, and I want to be do on the incident table here, and then I can put the analyze permission. The question can be, do we need to be impersonate? No, we don't need to be impersonate, because you can see here the impersonation is already done. So you can see this particular person has these many access on this particular part. Now, if you want to do this access analyzer on the record level, it means, let's say if I go here and I open incident, I can open one and leave it as here. Let's say I open this, and now I can get a new context menu here called the access analyzer, and you can see analyze access. The same thing will be open. It will take you that separate tab, and then you can get it here. The only thing is that it is not putting any user here, but it is putting the record, and all the things will be there. So you can see the previously search here, and if you want a little bit more, you can do it. Is so this is what I install on my PD at point of time, and little bit R&D has been done. Now I come to the next experience. Yes, because as a consultant, I always interested in the new things has been done. So on the next experience part, let me take you on the workspace. This is what ServiceNow is recommending that everybody should, or the fulfiller should use the workspace nowadays. So number one thing which has been done by ServiceNow is that they have removed the blocking of the guided tool, which was not earlier. It has been blocked, but now a user can, or the customer can create new guided tools and use the existing guided tools as well on that particular part. Now email in the activity, it means that if I come here and if I, let's say I open this incident in my part in the tab here. Earlier what happened that if I want to compose an email, because in the native view we have an email client, the same thing is available here as well now. But I have to go to the particular section. Let it be load quickly so that I can show you. So now this you can see. So I can click here and I can click on the compose email. I try to explore this part, but still not able to find out that how I can bring this email under the details section. It has been loading for a minute. Give me a minute. So this is what, when I click on this, I can see here. So practically, if I say in the yesterday discussion, it has been told that email should be coming like this here only. I tried my hands, I tried check in the some properties, but did not get on that particular. Maybe I have to be add manually in the workspace. So email will be come here, but the functionality will be same like this only, which is be available. This is a new quick win for the fulfiller to send an email or to compose the email without multiple clicks. Go here, compose email, and other things will be there. This is what ServiceNow has been added here. Then in the UI builder, let me take you on the UI builder now and go here, UI builder. In the UI builder, ServiceNow introduced a new concept called the model. Something new, still in the progress for me. I'm exploring that part, but my responsibility is that if I don't know much, I should not be talk about that part. So model is something, is a kind of a box or the container which you can use on that particular part. So I was trying something on that particular thing. Let me see if I can get my previous experience. Okay, let me create a new one as LNG demo. I can say workspace and create, open experience. I can add a page. Let me say I want to add a use standard one, not standard one. Let me take a scratch one so that I can add my components here. LNG demo and continue. LNG demo, continue. I'm just putting everything as a default here. Nothing I'm changing here. So now I click on the editor. What has been introduced here majorly is number one, you can see the models are there. Models and popovers means the pop-ups you get how it's work here. So you can click here and you can see like these are the models available. So you can use like custom one like this. You can do that part. I'm still exploring that part. I'm not sure that 100% on this part. And popovers like this. Click here, custom popovers. You can see I want like this. And now what ServiceNow has been introduced, the layouts has been changed here. So this is what they are saying, single column, 2 column, 4 column, 6 column like this. You can do that particular part at your side. Also in the UI builder, ServiceNow change the styles as well like this. If I click on this, you can see the styles here. This is what they have introduced. So you can put the margins instead of learning more on the CSS part. You can see the margins like this here. 3XL, XL, it's a good one. Definitely, I'm not a developer, so for me it's not be a good, not a not a much needed, but yes, for the developer it's a required one. So you can put the padding as well like this on that particular part. So these two things has been introduced by ServiceNow, and also ServiceNow introduced the undo or the redo here. Like if you want to go back to some other step, you can go to that particular step directly and it will be work as it is for you. Now the dashboards. So let me come back here and come on the admin. What ServiceNow introduced is that as a part of the next experience or the UI experience, now you can duplicate the dashboards as well. Yes, you can duplicate the dashboards as well. So this is what the dashboard I have, and I can see a duplicate button has been added here. So if I click on the duplicate, I can put LNG, and moreover you can duplicate the tabs as well here. This is what the ServiceNow functionality has been added on this particular part. Also, ServiceNow has done a lot of changes on the application manager as well. So you can see here it has been opened another window, application manager. The access analyzer which I installed, I did not install from the plugins. I installed from the application manager as well. So can we say that plugins module is no more required other than this? So what they have introduced, so if you want to install anything, you can just click here, or you can click on the install and you can see install now, install later, something similar to the plugins as it is, and you can see which particular option available, and you can click on the install now, and then you can click on the install, and after that you will get the complete description of that particular stuff. So let me show you here what I did. I installed the access analyzer. Let me see, will it show my previous one, installed one? Yeah, here I can see stored application. So this is what has been done recently, A to Z. Let me see if I can find access. No, it's not finding it. Okay, here it's a good option, access, this one. So you can see this is what I installed just now before this session, and you can see here I can see the complete details about this particular application. Not licensed because it's as of now in the PDI, installed, not installed kind of things you can see here on that particular part. Even though you can uninstall as well and you can repair as well on that particular part. So this is what ServiceNow has been done. Now coming to something on the paid part, Integration Hub has been enhanced now. Now as a user, you can generate your spokes from your side without doing a lot of coding here. Few external triggers for the GitHub and the Jira has been added here. As of now, I'm not able to show you because I did not install that things. Maybe in the upcoming videos I can show you that part. Process automation design. This is called the PAD. Process automation design has been moved to the app store now, definitely, and few more things has been added by ServiceNow called the different login UX for mobile and the your web based. Again, it's a paid one. Security attribute, which is part of the ACS kind of things, has been introduced here. Again, it's a licensed one, did not explore. And one more thing which has been introduced by ServiceNow from the security part, that is zero trust. For the MFA perspective, you can do that particular part. And last but not least, ServiceNow has introduced text to code. It means now I, as Atul Grover, who are the techno-functional consultant who don't know how to code, still I am able to code that part. But again, these things are coming in the upcoming patches as discussed or informed by the team in the yesterday discussion. So this is what I tried to explore in the last 12 to 15, 20 hours. The release has been done. If you like this, if you get some information, please like this video and share with your friends and colleagues. We'll come back with some more enhancement, more updates on the Vancouver very soon. Till the time, take care and bye-bye guys.